I enjoy freedom while playing games, and Star Sector gives a lot of freedom. Star Sector is an open-world space economics game where you play as the East India Company and sell weapons and drugs to religious extremists. Like most games I play, Star Sector comes out of Europe, but it's the first game I know that I've played that comes from the Balkans. For the normies, the Balkans are a region in Europe, and it's the second most racist place on the planet, second only to the Balkans.
Albania name.
Why you keep talking? You're Serbian trash.
Albania?
Why you keep talking?
An Albania aim? Oh my god, bro, that's so good player.
And you keep talking.
You sell your wife goats to buy that knife, yes? You sell your little brother Muhammad for 10 euros. You sell all of your...
The world in Star Sector is pretty interesting, so let me give you the quick rundown. Basically, humans traveled across space and formed an intergalactic government called the Dominion, and they used portals to travel through space. One day, they stopped working, and a big chunk of space called the Persian sector was cut off. 200 years later, many different groups of different ideals arose across the sector. These guys are basically the Dominion 2.0, I hate them and so should you. These guys are just the hegemony but worse. The Syndrian Diktat, the most base military dictatorship in the galaxy where all your oil and lobster comes from.
تحت الهواء هوريك السموم تحت الهواء هوريك السموم تحت الهواء والله تأدب تحت الهواء والله ليا حزام لا والله العظيم ثلاثة.
A religious group who think using a toaster is the equivalent of pushing senior citizens off the Burj Khalifa. A interplanetary terrorist organization that's a favorite of mine because you sell weapons to them, they pay a lot of money for them for whatever reason. I don't know, I don't ask questions.
Sorry?
How is XXA?
You mean my kid?
Yeah.
That sounds like a password.
A intergalactic corporation which sells most of the illegal AI. Now that we're acquainted with the many powers of the sector, let's talk about the map. There are two parts of space, for core worlds and everything else. The core worlds stay the same every time you start a new game, while the rest of space is randomly generated. So the game is pretty easy. You control a fleet of ships, small at the start, but with enough felonies you can be a force to be reckoned with. Combat is pretty fun, but hard. You control your flagship, but that's it. And if you want, you can set all your weapons to auto fire, so all you have to do is deploy your shields and move. But while playing, keep track of your flux, which is raised by using weapons and shields. If you use too much flux, your ship will overheat and you'll be vulnerable to attack. When you overheat, it's best that you have plenty of other ships in your fleet so the enemy will focus on them instead of you. But to buy other ships, you'll need money, and a lot of it. There are many ways to make money, like doing missions for government, but these could be risky, or trading goods on the market to make pennies because of a 30% tariff. So the team at Uncle Hector did some research to find the most profitable way to make money in the game while maximizing felonies. Explore space and scavenge old Dominion ruins to acquire AI cores. These are very illegal and you're morally obligated to give them to governments, but that's cringe. Give them to Tritachyon, they'll pay 3 times the price for work. Buy some marines off the market and raid a random planet to steal goods and sell them. This is risky since at this point you're a lore lord, but it's business. My favorite way to make money is when shopping you may see this button. This is the black market, none of those tariffs, which is pretty good because you can buy all the heavy weaponry, narcotics, and harvested organs. These are extremely valuable to pirates in the ludic path, so you just found a profitable trade route which makes a lot of money. Keep in mind, this is all illegal, so make sure if a patrol fleet spots you, get out there as soon as possible because they want to search you and find 200 tons of illegal material. Once you make a lot of money, you can create a colony on a planet, which is pretty fun. Or, if you want to have a lot of fun, buy a bunch of ships and outfit them with the best equipment and you can go on a rampage in space. A feature I did not mention is called planetary bombardment. There are 2 types, tactical, which means you destroy all important businesses, and saturation, which destroys the entire planet. This is a declaration of war against all major governments in the sector, so if you do this, have a fun final stand because you're gonna get John Marston in a few minutes. This game is better than most AAA games, and it's made by a bunch of Borises in Bulgaria. and they sell it for only $15. You can buy 4 copies of Star Sector for the price of 1 Call of Duty, but Call of Duty in comparison has the quality of a Steam Greenlight game. So that's it. If you want to buy the game, there's a link in the description. I am not sponsored, by the way. I'm not that big yet. Just saying, NordVPN, I'm always available. If you want to install mods, which add all the necessary features, link for that in the description. I've been playing a lot of Kenshi lately. I may make a video about it in the future. I don't know. But like, whatever game can you run 30 miles per hour to sell stolen robot arms to a bug man? See y'all later. Thanks for 100 subscribers. Bye.